Darvin.
How do you feel about it? You're a Laker fan. I'm a LeBron fan. You're a Laker fan.
You see what I wore today?
Are you excited about that?
You see what I wore today?
You're like super excited about that.
Man, listen.
You really think this is going to be different?
It's a culture changer.
I hope so.
Listen.
What makes this culture change?
Because I feel like Darvin Ham is a no-nonsense guy, and the Lakers need a no-nonsense guy. Remember, Darvin Ham was just throwing hands in the bubble.
Yeah, he was.
Just think about that.
That's true.
Coach was out there. What? So you get me a guy that's willing to throw hands?
Okay.
Oh, that means, like, respect is given. A, he's already coached LeBron before. I believe he's been on the staff with LeBron. I believe. One of the Cavs teams, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I believe I've seen them. I've seen stuff that said he's been around LeBron or coached LeBron somehow, or they got a relationship. And B, he's been in L.A. already. So he knows the culture of the Lakers. Okay. He was an assistant for the Lakers in 2011, 2013. Okay. So he's been around that. Okay. And then he was a part of not the bad boy Pistons, but that Detroit team that won. Okay. So that championship pedigree, understanding what it's like to grind. And then lastly, he just came from Milwaukee. And if you look at it, Coach Budenholzer, his coaching tree has been very successful. Memphis coach Taylor Jenkins, Quinn Snyder in Utah. These are guys that are winning, that have been doing things. Yeah, yeah. And so I feel like Darvin Ham is going to come in, and he's going to push AD because he just came from Giannis. So I think that's where they get help at right there. But also it's going to look, what is he going to do with his coaching staff? Because your coaching staff is everything. Right. Your coaching staff is very important to the development of your team. Yeah. The guys that are around.
So you got the motto, and the coaching staff is everything else: the engines, the all that stuff,
exactly.
The gas, all that stuff.
Your coaches on your coaching staff are what is so vital to everything. It's so vital. Think about it. Vogel had Jay Kidd. What did the Lakers do? They won.
Yeah, they won.
They won. Now so that's how I look.
Jay Kidd did take the Mavs to the Western Conference.
Think about it. You feel me? He got better as a coach. Remember, Jay Kidd struggled. His first couple times.
Look.
He was younger, and he had.
Here's my thing. A lot of people don't understand. Like, it takes time. Like, it's
Jay
like
Kidd,
wine. You grow finer over time.
Think about it. Jay Kidd retired and then became a coach.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
That is crazy because just because you're a player don't mean you're going to make that easy transition. You got to learn the nuances of a coach.
You got to learn the ropes. So, yeah. And Darvin Ham has paid his dues. Right. And usually some of the best coaches are never the guys who were superstars. It's usually the guys who help role players, that kind of guy. Those are usually some of the best kind of NBA coaches that do that transition.
Facts.
You see how great Ty Lue is. Big Shot and Jay Kidd a little different because they was really some guys on them teams. So we'll see how it all pans out. But I love the hire.
You think it's the right guy?
It's the right guy.
Here's my thing.
If it wasn't Mark Jackson, this was my guy.
Here's my thing. Mark Jackson ain't getting back in the league. I'm sorry to say. Sad to say, but it is what it is. Yeah. Second thing is, what makes him the right guy for me is how he changed the culture, if the culture is going to even be able to get changed. This is this whole narrative about LeBron don't let you change. It's LeBron's team. I want to see if he forces LeBron to play more off the ball, so they can be more maximize their abilities, right?
Real matchup problems,
right? Because that's what they did when he was a real matchup problem. It was because LeBron was off the ball. I don't understand why people go away from what works, but we're going to see. But here's the thing: do we trade Russell Westbrook or do we keep him?
You got to keep him.
Why?
And you don't got to keep him. You got to keep him because the Lakers have to. Here's everybody saying, you need to maximize LeBron. You need to try to win now. I get it. It sounds cool. But as a Laker fan, we still got to look out for the Lakers. Right. Not LeBron. Right. So you keep Russ. Right. $47 million right now you pay the man. Yep. That's a lot of money. Yep. But guess what happens when the season ends next year?
He gone.
All that money's available. Yeah. Now you can.
One more year, right?
Yeah.
It's like one more year before I divorce you.
Yeah, but now you can really put together a future.
Yeah, they need a future.
A future. Because, like, right now the future looks real bleak. You looking like, damn, I can't see nothing.
Exactly. So, it's like you're walking with God right here. Like you never know what the future holds. He's like, where we going, God? Where
exactly.
We going? Yeah.
So at least if you keep him, because if you trade him, you're going to be trading him for contracts that's still 2 or 3 years.
Facts.
And so then what happens? What if those guys you trade in don't work out? Yeah. Now you stuck with all these ugly contracts. You still got LeBron aging. You don't know. You won't have a direction. You keep Russ. You hope for health. You surround the Lakers with a solid team with pieces or whatever the case is, and you hopefully go on a run. Ain't nothing guaranteed anyway.
Right.
You feel me? Things can happen. You could be the team that gets to the playoffs and runs into the teams that get injured all the damn time. You never know. So you keep Russ. You figure it out. Then if Russ end up walking, which is possible, now you got money to play with, and you got guys that's going to be free agents. Now you got ways to really, like,
do something
for the future.
No, I feel that. I say Lakers keep Russ. I just think they need to move some. They need a lot of 3-and-D guys. Like they need a 3-and-D guys. They got enough people that can make something happen with the ball.
They need a 3. Not to cut you off. They need a 3-and-D guy, and then like a microwave off the bench.
Yeah, they need a quick score. Like not just to compare it, like a Jordan Clarkson just
even
come
Malik
in.
Monk.
If they can keep Malik Monk, they're good.
Yeah.
Like he can come in, get you 15, 20. And even Melo just to be on that, just to get you like 10, 12 or whatever if they keep Melo. But that's what I'm saying. They need that, and they need Anthony Davis to be healthy. Then I can give them a fair evaluation. You can't give them a fair evaluation if none of them been healthy.
No.
They haven't been healthy. They've been changing their team every goddamn season. So it's time to like build it.
Yes.
And one thing I respect the Warriors about is their farmer system. They get players and they develop them.
But they also have lucked up, though, because getting Jordan Poole being a late round draft pick, right? To me that was a steal.
Yep.
He was a steal.
Kaminga.
But he was number 11 pick.
I know. Moody.
Top 10 pick.
I know. And then you got Wiseman.
That's a top 10 pick.
That's what I'm saying. But they're a farmer team. They took advantage of that year.
Of the 2 years.
The 2 years that was dog doo-doo. Lakers, hey, I got to win now.
Because he traded all your assets.
Exactly. So I respect it. I think they keep Russ. We're going to find out. It's still too early to tell, but shout out to the Lakers for getting the coach.
Only way you trade Russ unless you bring in Levine because he's a young guy that's going to be here. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. Like, don't trade Russ just to go get pieces because you want to try to. No, I don't want.
They're not going to just trade for just.
I don't listen. The whole Indiana Pacers trade, people stop talking to me about it. I don't want Brogdon or Buddy Hield, and there's no shade to them. But Brogdon been hurt just as much as AD.
Yeah.
And Buddy Hield don't play no damn defense.
Facts.
So what are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah. Anyway, man.